Hi guys, my name's Sam and I've just finished my 4th year on the 4-year computer science course. Originally I'm from Westmoreland in Kent, and for the last 3 years of my degree I lived in Leamington Spa. Now, as neither of my parents went to university, I remember coming to these open days not really knowing what I was looking for. I felt lost in a sea of free pens, branded notepads and prospectuses that all seemed to say the same thing. Of course, this open day is a little different to usual, but for those of you that were in the same boat that I was in, hopefully this talk will go some of the way into explaining what university life is all about. One of the first things that will happen in your university journey is you'll be assigned a personal tutor, and this is a member of staff within the department who has a vested interest in your well-being. You'll meet with your tutor and your tutor group a couple of times per term, and these meetings will be used to discuss general term goings on, as well as assess how you're handling your current workload and university life in general. You can also arrange a one-to-one meeting with your tutor at any time if you have any more pressing issues to discuss.
So let's talk a bit about lectures. Being a campus university, you'll be given your lectures in a variety of different lecture theatres in a number of different locations. And I think this is really good because it means you're not stuck in one location for the duration of your studies and you can really start exploring from day one. These lectures tend to last about 50 minutes, which gives you time to get across campus if you do have lectures backing onto one another, and you'll typically have 2 or 3 lectures per module per week. In these lectures, your lecturers will go over the theoretical side of the module that you'll be examined on at the end of the year, and also answer any questions you might have about the practical coursework that they might have set.
Labs are a part of almost any module that you can take within the department, and you normally have 1 or 2 labs per module per week. These sessions will either take place in one of the 3 labs we have in our own building, or in our brand new mathematical sciences building, which is situated right behind our own department. Depending on the module and the workload, your lecturer will either set you a piece of set work to complete within the allocated lab time, or allow you to progress on a piece of work that they've set previously, such as a coursework or a presentation. Postgraduate seminar tutors are also available to help you out if you get stuck, or to assist with any other module-related issues.
Independent study can be done all over campus, wherever you feel most comfortable. So whether that's in our own labs, in the learning grid in the centre of campus, or on a nice day like today on one of the many grassy areas we have dotted all over the university. This additional work can come in many forms too, so whether that's completing a piece of pre-assigned coursework, catching up on a lecture that didn't quite stick the first time, or even reading a book from our recommended reading list, which I've been told to tell you, you definitely have to read. There are loads of great places to get food and drink all over campus. From the many cafes to get a cup of tea and a cake between lectures, to an Asian fusion restaurant, all the way to a food market that fills the piazza with fantastic sights and smells every other Wednesday. There's my personal favourite, the Bread Oven, which is a Subway-esque sandwich shop to help you get your carb fix at lunchtime. And for those of you that love a meal deal, Roots Grocery Store is a great place to head. The Eating at Warwick scheme is a great way that the SU subsidises students' food and drink at eligible outlets by offering a 10% discount when students pay with their ID card.
I think one of the biggest selling points of coming to university is the wide variety of societies that you can join. And in this respect, Warwick is certainly no different. From sports to board games, being a part of a society can really enrich your time at university, from the people that you meet to the events that you take part in. I think one of the highlights of every Warwick student's time here is the weekly club night on campus, where societies go along in fancy dress and play drinking games until the main event actually starts. Hopefully your parents weren't paying too much attention to that bit. So whether you want to take part in a dramatic production, host your own radio show, or eat copious amounts of fondue with the Swiss Society, I'm sure that Warwick has something for you. Thank you.